And now, The Bonfire with Big J. Okerson and Dan Soder.
Still enjoying it? Everybody still enjoying it in the room?
Yes. I could have talked earlier. I'm just kidding.
I don't know.
After the first break, I really could have gone into it.
Hey, everyone. Welcome to the Lost Tapes. First Lost Tapes of Year 4.
Terminator Timeline.
Terminator Timelines.
Stuff that happens also does not happen in real time.
Yes, a lot of crazy things might happen by the first commercial break of the show.
I'm married now.
It's been a wild break.
I'm Mormon and I'm married. We already have 2 kids. That's how fast we reproduce.
It's The Bonfire, Comedy Central Radio, Sirius XM 95. Big J. Okerson, Dan Soder.
Hey, how you doing?
Jacob, Terminator Timeline or not, no Jacob. Why are we not drinking today, guys?
You guys got to do that on Wednesday.
Is that...
Because he's got Pete and Sebastian. He's got his other family today.
Oh, yeah.
No, I have them tomorrow, actually, but I'll go to them drunk.
Can you please apologize to Pete Corielli that we didn't get to meet up in Denver? I didn't have a rental car, and it was a very far distance from my mom's house. But Pete did have a hilarious response. He goes, why don't you tell her to cook up some egg sandwiches, and we'll sit on the porch and yak it up. I was like, that's fucking hilarious. I fucking love Pete Corielli.
Hilarious. Absolutely. I'm not just saying that because you work with him, Lou. I like the guy.
Yeah.
I only work with the best guy.
And Jay's trying to fuck.
And also, I'm trying to fucks.
Oh, hey.
I went to with Pete Corielli, was at John Mayer. And
your body is
when John Mayer got everybody from the cellar, he gave everybody in the cellar like a section to go to.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was great. He's a very talented guy.
Dude, he's unbelievable. He's like one of the best. He's like one of the best guitar players out there.
So unlikable.
So unlikable. You know how good you have to be at something to be as unlikable as John Mayer and stay popular? You have to be very, very good at that thing.
You know what? He went and did something that's very likable to a very large fan base.
Which is what?
And that's Grateful Dead.
Oh, just jam. Those fucking...
There's no more of
those
that.
Burnt out morons don't know what's going on.
I want to wear your panties.
Yeah. Is your boyfriend gone? Can I finger you? And you're like, I don't like John Mayer. And now he's like, when you're riding on down to Hippie Street. It's like all these guys. By the way,
driving that train.
Great job going from the hot chicks to the hot chicks' dads.
Yeah.
He's just playing it out like hot chicks' dad.
I want to fuck your daughters.
He goes, is your daughter home? You watch me just jam out on this guitar.
You want to walk around and buy some hats that would look ridiculous on people who aren't celebrities.
You take that, yeah. If you take that poncho off her, you'll see your big ass titties. There's this chicks that you have to guess are hot in ponchos. Yeah, Grateful Dead. You go, you could be hot.
Your pussy is a hairy mess.
Dude, this came out.
Hey.
Oh, there it is. Dude, look at him.
He fucked them all, man.
Fucked them all. His list is probably going to shoot Jacob through the roof.
We also, just down the hall right now, we have another world-class
Coxman. Yeah, the Coxman, Ray J.
the $1 billion dick.
He's the $1 billion dick. Someone better go tell his entourage that. Go tell his entourage, you're Armenian. You can speak right to him. Yeah.
Black Lou, go infiltrate.
Yeah.
And see if we can get Ray J in here, and if he'll talk about
head of security goes like
the
this.
Best dick ever.
Man, I thought you were the tour manager for the last 3 years. Lou goes, no, I work on the Bonfire.
Can you see if he'll come over after his glass bowl, his fish bowl performance?
There's absolutely no way.
And talk to us about his dick?
There's 100% no way that he'll come and talk to us.
You don't think it's possible?
No. Yeah, Black Lou even says that. And Black Lou can get anybody.
I thought he was going to make a move.
No.
He did everything he was going to go.
I'm not asking him to
try.
You don't even,
don't get in trouble. I don't want anybody to
Also, I don't want Christine to leave the show if he comes in here and she just follows him around. I think he does that. And then everybody wants to know if John Mayer's gonna fuck your sister. He really does have I'm dating your sister and my treat her like shit energy.
His dick, it must not be huge, but it must be really good.
He must be good
because he hasn't taken it. There's been no complaints about that yet.
There's been no dick complaints, and he's kept women that are like pretty hard to keep, like Jessica Simpson and Katy Perry were both like crazy about his dick.
And it looks like Katy Perry loves big dick.
Big dick, huh?
Oh, I think so.
How do you just have that vibe from her?
Yeah.
What if she likes tiny dick?
No, that's never even been a thing ever.
But I know, I just wanted to make that face.
Some people might like famous dick, and doesn't matter what's attached. Doesn't matter what's attached to it.
Dick.
Famous tiny dick. They'll love it while the
That's
going
gotta
good. I
be-
love it while it's going good, I bet.
That's got to be an exhausting relationship to be around. Katy Perry and John Mayer.
Dude, I can't believe a girl. As many women have probably been angry at me, and there's a handful of women who in the world are probably angry at me.
Do not like you as a person?
Yeah,
I got a couple. We all got some.
for sure. I'm telling you, none of them, at least outwardly to me or anybody I know, said anything about me having a small dick, and that makes me feel better about my dick.
So then in turn you win.
I always thought someone was going to come back and hammer me with that one because that would cut to the core.
Yeah.
Only person who's ever mentioned it, Christine.
Oh, Drunk Christine. Drunk Christine is like the werewolf rival of Big J. She's like, I know how to get right to him. I'm gonna bring it up in front of everybody. I got this.
No, she didn't do it in front of everybody. It was in front of everybody. I'd get like it was either to be funny or tear me down. Yeah. It was just to me.
Oh, Christine, Drunk Christine. Was it blackout?
No,
Christine?
not even.
It was going through a lot of shit. Christine had a lot of anger. Christine.
You just lashed out at him? Dude, here's the thing. If you're a man and you say one of those things, the thing that you're like, I can't say this and come back from it. But women really do have that, like, I'm going to say the meanest thing I could possibly think.
Oh, that's fine. I'd say wretched, horrible things, Christine.
Oh,
I mean,
cool.
she's, listen.
You guys want to clear
listen.
up? Are we back in another therapy
I mean, the
session?
price will never be paid, but she's paying the price.
Yeah.
Jay doesn't have a small dick.
Yeah, I know.
And
He said the size of it, and he's got a normal sized dick.
He's got a great dick. I've just never had met a man that was like so obsessed with the idea that he had a small dick before.
Yeah. But I get
especially
it.
when he didn't, and I've like fucked guys with small dicks, and it's like I don't know. No, it's like it can be a problem. Like
Well,
you're not that problem.
Jay always acts like I have a fucking 9.5 inch dick, and I'm just walking around going, I didn't know it's that big. I have like
I didn't think it sucked some of your brain fluid out.
Oh,
I've got
And by the way-
I can't do two things at once.
and then you know how to have a fucking piece. You're like, dude.
It took your brain blood away.
And you go, oh, dude, pull down the picture of Lucy Pinder. Pull down the picture of Lucy Pinder. I'm like,
I could, we could fucking, I could be in a coma.
Yeah.
Or we could just, hang out.
Listen, this can play one of three ways. I go half hard, we have a good time. I go full hard, you just basically have to wet nurse me. Or I stay soft and we have a deep conversation. So what do you want to do? But I'm saying, when Jay has leaked out the actual numbers, you're like, that's not fucking small.
It's not.
I have a friend with a 3-inch dick, and I've seen it, and you're like, dude, I am sorry. And guess what he never brings up? His 3-inch dick.
Never. They never
ever,
bring it up.
because it's like when people don't.
I think
Jay
I
and
know.
I
I
were
wonder if I know who it is.
No, you don't. It's a dude. It's a dude I knew in Tucson. It's not even a guy, but it was.
It's not even a guy.
It's not.
I don't consider him a guy.
I don't even look at him as a man. But Jay and I were talking about it because he said that Bobby and Jay were talking. It's like, dude, we're all creeps. Even guys like Soda are fucking creeps. You just have to be around. It's like, yeah, I'm never in the closet about the fact that I do fucking creepy. I don't do creepy shit, but I'm a little bit of a dirtbag.
It wasn't an insult. It was just like you're good at like keeping your shit
I just
under
keep my
the
shit
radar.
private. But I'm saying, when you have real dirt, when you do like real shit, then it's like deny. It's like tiny dick dudes are like deny, where they're like, fuck you. What? I'll be a
Why
CEO.
would you deny it when you present it? It's going to be a thing.
But that's what I'm saying. But
I mean,
but
I
a guy
couldn't
like-
imagine the look on the face of someone going like, this dick's too small to fuck.
But I understand where you're coming from, because I grew up an only child with a mom, and I didn't have a dad around.
She loved, both our moms loved big
dick.
fat dick.
I mean, our moms are size queens. Dude, if they could do a drawing of two moms with 80s haircuts with crowns on that says size queens, Trish and Terry, you know, the TNT size queens? Dude, if they can make it like a fucking TNT size queens, like
Cause I'm TNT and I love big dick. I love big dick. We're TNT. We love that dick.
Dude. All I want to do now is have a T-shirt that it's right on the chest. You know what I mean? So there's a logo on the there's a logo on the chest that says TNT, and that like T apostrophe N apostrophe T size queens, and then on the back the full logo. You know, like a tow truck driving shirt,
great.
with a pocket. I'm gonna make that. I'm gonna see if I can make that.
TNT and I love, because I'm TNT and I love big dick.
I love big dick, because it's true, man. Like, we were around our moms dating dudes where we saw outside dick. And like Gary, I told you, my dad slept naked in a bed with me, and I was always like,
He says to flop his.
but I was like, he didn't have a giant dick, but he had like a nice penis, and I was like, that's a good dick. I hope I get that good dick. And
sure as shit.
but I saw Nick, my stepdad, and it's like, yowzers.
Big
So,
ol'.
for a while,
one, yeah.
I grew up being like, I have a small dick.
Yeah, it was like weirdly known that my stepfather had a big, huge dick.
Trish, one time we were going to Joe's swim meet. I'll never fucking forget this. And somehow dick size got brought up. And she was like, your father had your father had a great penis. And she's like, Nick, she goes like this. She's trying.
When the fuck was this?
I was like, fucking. My mom and I have always had like we talk to each other like roommates. That's why I say that on stage.
Sure, yeah.
But
Me and my mom too, to some degree.
yeah, and I think I was being funny, and I was like, oh, come on, tell me, Dad, because again, I was like 11 or 12, so no one had seen my dick, and I'm like. That's why I was explaining Jay's psychology behind it, because I understand it, because I was like, I have a tiny dick. And I kind of knew I didn't have a small dick, but I didn't feel like I had a big dick. So I was like joking around with my mom. I'm like, please tell me Dad didn't have a small penis. She's like, your dad had a great dick. She's like, but I'll never forget, she's holding the steering wheel. She goes, but Nick, ugh. And I go, what? And she goes, oh yeah, that was, and she goes, he wasn't the best in bed, but wow. And you're like,
which I've also heard that a lot from people.
What?
Big dick guys just not throwing it right.
You know, it's like tall guys that play basketball. Sure, they're in the game and they have a better shot at being good at it, but a lot of them don't have the drive.
Yeah.
You gotta be a mid-sized guy. Really fucking bang in there.
Yeah.
I'll fucking throw
Trying to
bones.
prove a goddamn point.
Oh, I'll fucking dunk on you all the time.
You know what it is? I'm telling you, it's... And even weight loss, I guess weight loss has helped it through
it does
time.
help.
No, through time, but I'm saying my soft dick is the worst. And Christine won't argue
By the
me
way,
on that.
can I tell you this?
She won't argue me on that.
I have button dick when I do mushrooms. My dick is almost non-existent. It goes in to where it's just head and then a bunch of fucking of the
Dick meat.
Dude, it just like sits on it. Where my ex, when we were in Bonnaroo and we did mushrooms, we were on the van ride back, and she's like, "Do you think we can fuck tonight?" I was like, "Oh, no. Maybe in the morning. But right now, I am fucking pin dicking it. There was nothing. But what I was saying is that it took me until I was in high school and I messed around with a girl, and she's like, "Oh my God, you have a great dick." And I was like, "Yeah? Are you lying? Are you lying because I'm fucking being nice to you?" So I understand where you're coming from, where you're like, "I got a small dick" or whatever. Because you see a guy like Kurt or
where's your dick right now?
Where's my dick? It's like right
now.
here. My dick's right here.
What's it doing?
It's all small. It's small and
squishy. Being like,
it's
off to the side,
off to the left a little bit, just like a fade. Golfers would call it a fade shot.
Yeah.
It's
mashed
like,
into your balls.
Yeah, my balls are all like, it's all fucking because I got boxer briefs on, so it's all a casserole right now. I'll tell you when I'm really rocking some sweet soft dick, because I put that fucking. You see me put some Smoky Hill High School basketball shorts on?
Of course.
If I have a girl,
knocks it around,
dude. If I have
no underwear.
Oh, no underwear. But if I have a girl coming over and like we've already hooked up, put that on, get a little fucking.
Nothing looks funnier than getting a rager in basketball shorts with no underwear on.
Dude, the funniest...
Because it's just like one of your legs is just shorter.
Yeah. The best is when you're fucking... I've been on the couch texting with a girl.
There's an evil wizard walking down the hall. Oh, the Vampire King is here.
Oh, guys, he walks amongst us. Look at him.
Give us your blood, and then we will eat it.
One time I was fucking dirty texting with a girl on the phone, and I was on the couch, and Vecchione was on the other side, and I was in basketball shorts, and my dick started getting hard, and I'd be like, "Hello?" It's just such an obvious reach for a pillow, where I'm like, "This Family Guy's funny, huh?"
It's just nothing you wear makes it more obvious than basketball shorts.
That's not a more egregious fucking clothes boner than basketball shorts.
Black Lou, where's your dick right now? It's down there asking Ray J's people.
Yeah. It's actually downstairs getting me an iced coffee at Cafe Metro.
Oh, Black Lou's good. Where is it at?
Hangs to the right.
Hangs to the right.
Definitely. But
Is it touching thigh at all times?
Not at all times. I'm definitely a grower, not a shower.
Sometimes it just lays on balls.
I think most men are growers. I think most men are like, you know, when it becomes, it's like fight time. You're like, you puff up when you're a puffer fish.
Not Witzke. By the way, Witzke, back in the game, having to make sure he's able to present again, shaving balls and everything, I'd guess.
Are you cleaning up, Lou?
What?
Well, we have to be.
You're back in the game. I asked you already if we could mention this, but you said you're dating.
You're dating.
Yeah.
Oh, God, I love you. I want to kiss.
So red right away.
I love you so much. I want to kiss your cheeks when you talk about something personal. You go like those deep blue eyes, and I know his lady friend's listening, and I'll let you know, Miss. I get it.
Oh yeah, I'm a big promoter of Lou, DJ Lou. No one in this room is going to tell you otherwise.
I am all Witzke all the time. I went international with him. That's how much I care.
Is it going fantastic?
It's going pretty well.
Did she complain about your dick at all?
She hasn't seen it yet.
Yeah.
Not yet. We're taking it slow.
Can we do a build-up? Like a Don
Hell
King
yeah.
fight?
Pressure.
Was it just like above the clothes stuff?
No, we haven't. We've only been on 2.5 dates. The first one was a coffee date, and then we went to dinner.
How great are coffee dates? I do those because I don't drink, and they really are just like an evaluation of psyche.
Sure is.
You sit down, you're like, okay, what's going on with you? The only one time I've jumped immediately to a lunch date, that was when I came in here. Remember, I was like, I just went on the fucking worst date. You got to vet it. You got to go coffee first.
Yeah.
Yeah, because drinks are similar. Drinks, you're a little more lenient because you get hammered. But when you're getting drinks, you can see if she's a raging alcoholic. Yeah. Like, you go get drinks with someone. I had a drinking problem. There would be girls I'd go get drinks with where I'd be like, you are a nightmare. I gotta go. But then there were some girls who were like, you might be enough trouble that this might be fun. But I'm saying with coffee, it's a good... So yeah, you went and vetted and then had 2 dates?
Yeah, I think I passed the audition, and then I took her to the Comedy Cellar.
Ah, great. Big, and that lets everyone know you're in.
You get the Godfather treatment there, too.
Did Liz hook it up?
Yeah, she wasn't there, but she still hooked it up.
Liz is the best.
Jim Norton said hello to me.
Wow,
I couldn't believe it.
Because she's a big comedy fan.
She is, but actually, she's a big Skanks fan. She's a Gomite.
Oh boy, okay.
She's a big Bonfire fan. That's how she found me.
She loses it for Lewis. Hey, what's up? You know Lou Witzke? She's like, you know Louis J. Gomez.
Hey, DJ Lou. Oh my God.
Let's go home.
Oh my God.
Take me right now behind that dumpster in Burger King. The Puerto Rican rattlesnake.
I need you to take me now.
Lou, tear my panties off. I didn't know you were a real ass dude.
When's the next date?
I'm going to see if she's busy this weekend.
Yay! I love love.
Have you, buddy, by the way.
Oh, I love love.
I just found out, Lou, I'm at the Cellar this weekend.
I'm there Friday, 10 and 10:50.
Oh, I'm there.
Sure, she would love to meet you
I'm
guys.
there. Ways late.
What time are you there Friday, baby girl?
1.
God damn it! Why do they separate the team?
They try to stretch it out.
So it's because I'm a voice guy, isn't it? It's because I'm a voice guy.
Well, I only said I was available for every show she had this weekend, at which I got less spots than normal. I don't know what the thing is there.
We'll have a nice fucking first commercial break talk about this.
Surely you'd have no idea what the hell is going on at the Comedy Cellar.
But definitely have a go there and check out ComedyCellar.com.
Oh, it's the best guy. It's. I mean, now, and there's no stance. There's not even like a battling contest right now. The
best club.
The Comedy Cellar is it's most trafficked and best club in New York City.
What are you thinking about for the third date? Maybe a little Italian?
I got Roland. You know Roland.
Oh, yeah.
He's the food expert. He wants me to go to Chef Paul something.
Ask her if she wants to go to outside T-Nex so you can get her the local tube steak.
Ask her if she's ever been to Western New Jersey to have some Polish sausage. I was doing that at Comedy Works because I was saying everyone from Denver, when you tell them you're going to try to fly back with weed, they're like, you should take more. Take so much it smells.
So you're trying this weekend. Yeah, well, you gotta go take her to see me and Dan, and we'll fawn. We'll bring other people over to fawn.
I'm going to do my DJ Lou bit to close. I go, my friend has the greatest dick, and he's the most caring person of all time, Lou Witzke. Lou, you're here. Stand up. Give a bow.
On the 2 official dates so far, before you went out, did you trim your balls?
I knew it wasn't going to come to that.
So you just let him go crazy?
The first time, no.
You didn't think maybe you would just charm her enough that she'd be
you
like...
You didn't think maybe even on the second date?
Definitely not on the coffee date. There's no way I'm fucking charming like that.
I don't think you're an arrogant asshole like that.
Scratching your ball bag the whole time?
Yeah. You go, lady...
It's all patchy. I bet Lou does it's all patchy and crazy. Yeah. Like a mental patient.
He goes, I let it go. 12 Monkey style.
I don't know. Yeah. I cornrowed half, let the other half throw out like Method Man. Yeah. All I need video.
Yeah, I got a real one flew over the cuckoo's nest crotch situation. A bunch of crazy people playing cards.
Sorry, I rip out patches when I get nervous.
Are you familiar with
I've always had.
Are you familiar with the wrestler Mankind? I do that, but with my dick hair. So first one you didn't trim. Second one,
I made sure just in case something magical.
Did you just give it like a low shave, or did you give it the full fucking
bickaroo?
No. Nice trim. Just in case.
I'm more of a nice trim kind of guy.
I think that's weird.
Well, I tried to kiss her at the Comedy Cellar and she kind of backed off.
Okay.
Really?
Yeah. Well,
you went for the PDA though.
Yeah. Well, she mentioned my chapstick, and I said something like, "Go ahead, baby, give it a little taste."
Okay, all right.
That's great. Norton was like, "Hey, DJ Lou," and he went, "That's right, baby. You're with royalty. Give Daddy a little." Excuse me.
Calvin says hi. He goes, yeah, that's right, baby girl. I know. I can get indoors. Why don't you let me get in this door? She's like, stop.
I know 8 of the 10 blacks in the street. You know you want a little taste.
They're ordering drinks. She goes, oh, God, I'm thirsty. He goes, I'm thirsty too. Thirsty for a kiss. You're like, Lou, stop. Stop.
He goes, you want to get something to eat? I don't know, maybe a burger, some pizza, or my tongue? Give me some of this, baby.
He goes, what's your favorite part of the cow? I like burgers, sometimes ribs, sometimes tongue. Jump into it.
A dip with a full dip he gives her.
Yeah.
This is our moment, baby.
Yeah. And he goes, oh, man. She goes, it's a nice night. He goes, nice night. For me to kiss her. He just keeps going. Stop. Please stop, Lou. You've tried several times.
Yeah. Lou, give it at least 1 minute between aggressive attempts.
Stop just banging.
What do you mean you went in for it and she didn't do it?
She gave me a tiny peck, like, I feel sorry for you, but she said she didn't mind. I don't know what came over me.
Okay. Well,
Maybe
you like her.
Maybe it was the magnetism of Greer Barnes.
You like her.
it
You
is,
like
man.
this girl. That's sweet. Good.
Do you guys talk a lot?
Constantly. It's been 3.5 weeks now. We have
Still.
not stopped. We're always texting.
See? We're positive here at the bonfire. We're not trying to tear people down.
Ask her text her right now if she's gonna, because this isn't live.
It's Terminator Timeline.
Text her now. By Thursday, people will actually know if this weekend's going down. Are you busy this weekend? I'll tell you what. If she's really badass, she would understand if you just let me and Dan take the wheel here and start asking crazy things.
Yeah, I'm gonna be like this.
We can't read hers though if she doesn't know what's
Yeah,
happening.
listen, we still want to preserve Lou's privacy.
Yeah.
Regardless, I think you guys can meet her next week. I think she'll come in.
Do you want me to send her a voice memo as Winnie the Pooh?
Fuck yes, I do.
But I would like you to.
You should let Lou.
No,
Witzke
not a voice memo.
touch your vagina.
Yeah, no, send her. Do the actual
That's
voice for one of those animojis. Do you have the animojis on your phone?
Oh, do you have that? No, he doesn't. He's got an old phone like me. No. And you don't do the updates like me, right?
No.
God, I love you. Such kindred spirits. If it doesn't work out with her, let me know. I'll take it in the poop for
You
you.
guys are more elderly than me with that shit.
But you're good at that kind of shit, by the way. The first video you sent me, I loved so much. I saw it on my phone.
Great, the
You
pig.
you talking as the pig. Yeah, if we had that. Christine, do you have that technology? Oh, we can't just text her from Christine's phone, though. You're saying do it as Winnie the Pooh on the bear one? Is there a bear one? They should be putting out a Winnie the Pooh one for fucking Christopher Robin coming out this weekend. Go see it.
I think there's only a few of them.
I will say this about her. She texts me in drops. Like every morning she's like, good morning, Julia.
That's unbelievable.
Lou?
So we speak the same language.
Yeah? Do you both say texted me?
I think I'm going to fix that post. I don't think I said that.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, buddy, you nailed it. I'd like to find out on this show if she's going to go out with Lou this weekend.
Yeah. Should we take our first break? I can pee and Luke can text her? I'm like freaking out.
All right, go make sis. And
I gotta
we'll be
make a
right back,
sissy.
everyone. It's the bonfire. This is the bonfire. Jokerson, Dan Soder. Dan Soder is going to be at Comedy on State, Madison, Wisconsin, August 9th through the 11th. After that, he's going to be at the Brokerage in Long Island, New York, August 29th and September 1st. For tickets and all their tour dates, what's up?
August 31st and September 1st. It's Friday, Saturday. Just want to make sure no one shows up.
I've been saying it for 2 days now. I feel like an ass.
Don't.
August 31st at the Brokerage in Long Island, New York. August 31st and September 1st. For tickets and all the tour dates, visit dansoder.com.
In Atlanta, August 16th through the 18th, Big J is going to be at the Laughing Skull. And then Madison, Wisconsin, he's showing up August 23rd through the 25th. Go get tickets at bigjcomedy.com. And don't forget to download the album I Promised Myself I Wouldn't Ask. Volume 2 of the Crowdwork sessions available now on Comedy Central Records. You can get it on all major platforms, including Apple Music.
We're double teaming you, Madison. Hey, what's up, Cheese Country?
Oh, dude, I'm going to get curds the Thursday.
Is it the only place it's legal in America?
What?
Curds?
Cheese curds?
Yeah.
What do you mean? They're illegal places?
That's why there's no poutine in America in most places. You can't have cheese curds in a lot of places. Some places I think it's okay.
Look that up. Is that real? That's a real fucking
it's like
thing?
unpasteurized or something.
Because it's
Can't sell it.
unpasteurized?
Yeah, you know, it's cheese you could buy like where they do have it in this country. It's like at the counter when you're paying, like in plastic. You know what I mean? It's not like it's like
You can't. That's crazy that you can't. Illegal cheese?
How to score illegal cheese.
It's on Cafe Mom. Unpasteurized cheese is sold in shops all around the world. In the United States, however, laws regulate the sale of cheese made from unpasteurized milk in the USA. Raw milk cheese can only be sold after it is aged for at least 60 days. So what are cheese curds?
Unpasteurized cheese. That's why it like squeaks when you bite into it.
Yeah, it's so good.
Yeah, it's great.
Oh, God.
I've had like fried cheese curds. It's one of the best things ever.
Well, that's what I think fried cheese. Oh, my God, yes. I'm going to fucking eat so many cheese. I'm a Merc face. I'm gonna fatten him up in Madison.
You're going to eat him off of him?
Yeah, I'll eat it off his beard. I'm going to put a bunch in like a Christmas tree and bite him off like ornaments.
It really is. It's curdled milk. It's so
Yeah.
gross when they really tell you what cheese is. It really is. It's bad milk.
Fried pieces of curdled milk.
All cheese is bad milk.
Yeah, you're bad milk.
I love it.
You're my cheese.
That'd be a great name. I'm
Dude,
bad milk.
That lady that walked in the studio has such a scary face.
Oh, yeah?
I have an angle right on it. She is such old LA. I've had so many surgeries.
Just walked away?
No, she's the one in there. Oh, she's looking at me. Oh, fuck. Oh, God, she looks like a sorceress. I'm so scared.
What if I told you that you were going to live in the microphone forever?
In that studio?
Yeah.
I can't see it all.
She's like, I'm right over Lou's shoulder right here. Got a dead fucking shot at her, and these laser eyes are showing me a scary lady.
Oh, you're looking at like 2 studios away.
Yeah. Not the one across. The one right here. The one where you got eye fucked walking in by you know who.
Oh, son of a
I know.
bitch.
But you know what I mean? Like, yeah, it's right there. Anyways, that was a terrifying thing to see. Back to Lou and love. More
Lou
important.
and love. Now, you texted her, Lou, yeah?
Yeah.
What'd she say? Can Black Lou come?
Is it true you know Ray J?
Heard your 15 click. I heard you're 2 clicks away from Ray J. How fast can you get there?
First, she did the emoji with her hand covering her face like she's embarrassed.
Uh-oh.
Then, ha 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 ha. And then, she said, I said, the guys want to know if you want to go on a date with me this weekend. We're talking about you on the Lost Tapes. And she said, possibly. What are you telling them? And then I said, just the basics. Blah, blah, blah.
That's actually a little bit of a vague answer.
Oh, no. Then she goes, well, how'd it come up? I go, I don't know. Oh, talking about cocks. So that got a smiley.
Yeah, we're talking about your dick.
Yeah. We're talking about
That
how
is the reason.
huge.
Why does she keep asking 15 questions back? Just answer.
Yeah, shit her, get off the
Possibly.
pot. Shit her,
What are
get
you
off the
talking about
pot.
exactly?
What's your answer?
Whoa! Lou, run these by Black Lou. Black Lou,
Jesus
what are you
Christ.
doing?
Black Lou, you're sitting here, and even I know this is not good.
You know you're his hitch.
And I'm a blockhead like Lou. I'd rather just say, so we are fucking, right? Like, I'd be that idiot, but like, but even I know what Lou's doing right now is the wrong things to do.
What is your answer?
So what's up, idiot?
Hey, yes or no? Fucking, it's a simple question.
And this is date number 3, correct?
It would be 3.5.
So this means something. This is a milestone date. This is fucking time.
This is trilogy, baby.
I was trying to go visit her house.
Oh, wow. Don't put it like
Why?
that. Don't ever put it like that again.
Maybe I'll come visit your home.
I want to visit your while you
I was going to come by
slumber.
tomorrow. He goes, I'm actually out of town tomorrow. I was like, I know.
Yeah. He goes, I was watching you sleep. She goes, what did you do last night? He goes, I visited you.
You make the cutest little farts when you sleep.
He goes, also your air vent's super easy to break into.
Hey, I worry about you, baby. Start locking your windows.
He goes, I gave you the real Gerald Foose treatment. I was upstairs watching you. She had big boobs.
She had big boobs.
Yeah, I went through the window.
Black Lou, help these. He's sending horrible texts.
Bombing Black Lou.
I'm bombing. Light him. Light him.
Yes or no? I got other shit I could do.
Yeah, hey, listen, Saturday's race day. Me and Will, we're going to go shot for shot in the afternoon. I need to know if I need to keep it clear-headed or not to fucking move forward. Big boobs. There he is.
What should he say? Is he showing you his text? What should he say?
I mean, you already have been talking to this girl, so
Non-stop.
yeah.
So you,
They're, like,
so you
really
understand
close.
the dialogue? What does she
Yes
say?
or no?
Yes or no?
No, I didn't write that because you guys told me to erase that.
All right,
thank
good.
God.
Thank God. We really thought you shot that out there.
Just write the word bitch with a question mark. Bitch.
Or, no, just put a lot of, but you got to make sure you put a bunch of eyes in it so it goes, bitch.
Bitch.
Bitch. Bitch. She goes, who the fuck is this guy? Just do a thumbs up or a thumbs down.
Bitch. Yeah. Thumbs up or thumbs down.
Give her the Roman treatment.
She goes, I was like, I don't really have an idea of what we're going to do on the date yet, but I know how it's going to end. Boom. It's funny.
Try it out.
No, don't do that.
No.
Send her a text that just says, has she answered?
She's asking more questions than I can handle right now.
All right, let's get it. Let's rapid fire.
Tell her it's been a while, so make sure she wears her fake eyelashes.
Oh, buddy.
That's just straight up eye protection.
How about I just write, so what do you think about this weekend?
Yeah. So what do you think about this weekend?
Sure, that's better than everything we just said.
That's actually
right.
way better than all.
Yeah, you're right.
You know what? I think you got this handled.
Sure, you're right.
Or you could ask, do you eat ass? Do you eat ass? Do you eat ass? Ass.
The Nigerian princess, all hail the queen.
Do you eat ass?
All hail the princess.
Ass? Yes, I eat ass.
No, I was telling you before we started today that I had seen something yesterday that shouldn't have struck me as so odd, but it really did. Because it's something I've just never, ever seen before.
Which is what?
And I was outside my house with Christine, smoking, sitting on our steps.
Yeah.
And in front of our apartment building. And I know some new Asian people have moved in. Whatever. There's nothing problem with that.
Yeah,
I've just never seen. But usually
clearly judge them for being Asian.
Yeah. The Asians in our building, though, always tend to be college-age kids, but like of the description of like the nerd. You know what I mean? Quiet, kind of weird.
Is your guys' building mostly college kids?
No, it's like half college kids and crazy long time.
Got it. It's people. Like old New Yorkers and then kids whose parents can afford to pay an astronomical amount of money for them to go to
transient
NYU.
Kids and a few in between.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, there's a few. But I like a lot of people in the building, but I also don't know a lot of people because they said the young people do kind of come and go.
Yeah.
But
like, oh my god, I lived on for like 3 months. I was give away right.
Never two like 20-something girls live next to us, right next to us, and above us. I don't know what it is exactly, but it's not too much of a problem ever.
So if I just come and hang outside your door, eventually 2 27-year-old girls walk out and be like, "Hey, Jeremy ripping it on guitar." You
hear me shred.
Kind of lost it at the end, but that temper is what drives me.
It's the temper that drives me. It cost me a lot in
dance
hardware controllers.
Broken a lot of PlayStation controllers, but learn to break your heart one day.
What's up?
Dance odor.
Hope to break your heart soon. What's up?
Well, come over, watch me shred.
Come watch me shred. But it tends to be the Asians always seem to be like button down shirt, quiet, head down.
Okay.
Just run past.
Yeah.
Never really very friendly or anything. And what I just saw the other night was good-looking Asian dude, good shape, like muscly, right? Seemed pretty muscly. Tan.
Jesus, look.
Wearing no shirt and basketball shorts.
Hairless body.
Flip-flops.
No chest hair on him. Not a one.
No, not a hair anywhere below that fucking eyebrow line.
Great. Good for them.
But, he walks at this girl who's back in her, like, cute Asian girl with, like, the fake blonde hair, and, big titties, dressed very, like, American girly.
Like club? Like going out to the club?
No, more like just trying to look sexy on a summer night, like short shorts, tank top kind of thing.
Right on. It's quote Joe DeRosa. Righteous.
He's walking her out and putting her in, he's doing the old, like, all right, that was great, let me get you in an Uber.
Did he have the hand on the lower of the back? And he was like,
but first,
and they were going to guide you out?
But then when her Uber got there, pulled her back in to, like, make out with her a little. It was very, like, I'm like, this is not the behavior I see from... by the way, I wouldn't have thought it was super crazy. I would have noticed it if it was an Asian guy and just any other kind of girl.
Yeah.
The fact that it's an Asian couple tends to not be... I don't know. I've never seen that.
You've never seen an Asian couple?
What? No, I've seen an Asian couple. I've never seen that level of, like...
Oh, like the suave...
Westernized affection?
Yeah, Jesus.
I don't know how else to describe it.
I'm used to...
Does this sound crazy? I think if you think about what I'm saying, you'll agree with me.
I'm saying you could easily replace it with a fucking sorority or Greek white couple, and it'd be the same situation. Is that what you're saying? You could go to, like, Grammar... You could go to, like, Murray Hill and see the same thing with, like, a white couple.
I just wouldn't think about it if I saw... Listen, I was going to say, if I saw it with an Asian guy and any other kind of girl in the world, I would have noticed because I would have still been like, look at that Asian guy getting...
Look at his Mac.
I think for the most part, this is not there's very good-looking Asian dudes, and I don't think they all have small dicks or anything. But I have not met tons of women. Like Asian is the most niche market, I think, of like
Asian men, you mean?
Asian men are the most niche market of like men to be like, well, that's my thing. If you're not an Asian girl,
Yeah.
I'm sure it happens tons.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
anyone have being their thing. I'm not saying that plenty of women that wouldn't shut it down. Plenty of women who just wouldn't even think about it, but about it being their thing.
Yeah.
So you'd still be like, yeah, go get an Asian guy if he's with like a hot chick like that.
Yeah, absolutely.
But just seeing it be an Asian girl and guy, I wouldn't even look twice.
Well, that's
other than
like-
to be like, it's like, yeah, well, is it a hot or not Asian girl? But this was just
And
like
is the guy Jewish?
too attractive, very American-y
Yeah, you're saying
Asian people. It just seemed, it was weird.
Yeah, you're like, oh, this is so West. Like, they're not nerdy at all. They're just kind of cool and fucking on a summer night.
And you usually don't see cool Asians usually don't find each other.
What do you mean? They usually find a cooler other race.
They find a cool other race. Yeah.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're like, if it's like a really smoking hot Asian girl, she'll find like a Jewish banker or a cool rapper.
Yeah.
And then it's like, if it's a fucking cool, if it's a hot Asian dude, he gets like a smoking hot Swedish girl. You know what I mean?
What's going on, Lou?
She wants to go to the movies.
Gay.
No.
What does that mean?
Gay means you're about to put your dick in some popcorn.
Yeah, you got to put your dick to the hole in the mouth.
Jay, I like that Jay didn't even shrug that up.
Tell her that's okay. Well, by the way, I was just waiting for him to finish talking so I could say it, and then you said it first. I'm like, that's it? No, I don't give a shit. I'm like, that's the idea that should happen.
Yeah.
Popcorn trick.
You're about to get some buttery dick.
Yeah,
What movie?
ask her which jokes you would prefer. Your dick in the hot dog bun or your dick to the bottom of the popcorn.
Tell her you got two options on this. It's a choose your own adventure. What movie do you think you should go take her to see? Gotti.
It's a laugh riot.
It is.
Peter Travers says it's a laugh riot.
the laughs do not stop.
What did I just see that I thought was like...
The Purge.
Oh, The Purge, year one.
Yes.
The worst acting.
What about Hereditary?
And just, I didn't like Hereditary.
She wants to see the spy that dumped me. The spy that dumped me.
She wants to
Then
see a rom-com.
now here's my game, Lou. This is how I go. And Black Lou's already shaking his head. He's not going to agree with me. If I go see this shitty movie with you, you have to promise me at least a hand job.
I'm not
Now,
I'm not
she doesn't
typing
have-
That's not how things work.
She doesn't have to give She doesn't have to give you a hand job, but you at least know if she's not going to give you a hand job, then you don't want to see this movie.
I'll tell you this: that there's a lot to draw from on Jay's point, and he makes a very good point, which is if you go see this movie, which is a chick flick, but a funny, it's Mila Kunis and Kate McKinnon.
Play the trailer. It better be hilarious in 10 seconds.
Well, it's 5 in, and it's still green.
Let's go. I'll give it 10 seconds of actual thing happening. Starting
2018.
Starting now.
Women are killing it.
Do you know how to drive a stick? I'm so sorry. It's an emergency. Oh my God. Do you know how to change a gear? What's a gear? Okay. Get out. Abort. Mission abort.
We just want to talk about
But he dumped me.
Yeah, I look like, you know.
I'll tell you
at
this.
least an HJ.
Yeah, if you're going out, this is a date movie.
Okay.
This is a date for her movie. This movie is for her. You're going because you like her, and it's a date.
Right.
Which is a good sign. Because that means it's a romantic sign. If she wanted to take you some movie that was like kind of weird, you'd be like, maybe she's like trying to friend zone me here. But this is a romantic movie to go see with a girl.
You think?
Yeah, because it's, you know.
Like she's going to be scared of all that humor, that Mila Kunis humor, and jump into his arms?
No, but I'm saying like.
What a scary talent. Hey!
I didn't say scary. I said like this is a chick flick. So she's picking it.
It's not even it's a chick comedy-ish. I guess it's a date movie.
It's a date movie.
It sure is a date movie, I guess, as in the genre.
If you
of
asked
funny.
me to go see this, I'd be like, "What? Are we going to go make fun of it?"
Yeah.
But if a girl's like, "Do you want to see it?" I'd be like, "Yeah, cool. Let's go on a date."
Play a little more of the trailer. I think this is a straight-up comedy.
Why is this happening? I don't know. Because you dated a spy. I-5 up here.
It's like a girl action comedy.
You have to
Yeah.
swallow it before they
But listen, Lou, you might get a couple chuckles. And Lou, listen, I know our fault a bit. It's hard to laugh at anything besides the ramblings of me and Dan Soder.
I get it. You're trained.
I
true.
get
It's
I
very
get
true.
it. I get it. I know you got to go out there and do your fake guffaws and giggles when you do your other stupid shows. But when you're here, it hurt. It's painful laughter, and I understand that.
Gut busting, ass splitting humor.
And you're like, oh, okay, this girl wants to go snicker with me for a few minutes. Fine. But I don't know. I get a vibe that something's going down before I sit through this nonsense.
If she goes, hey, we'll go see the movie, then you're staying over at my place. Yes.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It goes after the movie. It goes, oh, there's a cool theater near my house. If you do that and hang out afterwards, I'm going to murder my twin brother.
Yeah.
So there's room.
I hope you don't have a strong sense of smell.
I will put whatever. Tell me what kind of soda you like. I'll put it in the fridge. Please don't touch Will's orange juice.
Do not use any toothbrushes in the bathroom.
That slice of cheesecake is wrapped, but in fact it is not mine, even though he said I couldn't eat it 3 days ago.
She knows about my brother. She knows about Olga. She knows about the prostitute in Amsterdam. I have no secrets.
Oh, hell yeah.
That's great.
And she's still sticking around. It's kind of weird.
Mm-hmm.
She's hanging in there. You've tried to send her away as much as possible.
I sure did. She
Tried to repel her.
She didn't even hear those episodes. I made her listen to them.
That's hilarious. You made her, tied her down.
Well, you might as well get it out now.
You're not going anywhere.
Mister, I gotta leave.
Oh, you're not going anywhere, lady. Christine, get that awful screenshot of Kate McKinnon off. It's rude.
It is rude. No, there's...
You can get this trailer off. It's fine. We get it. Poor Lou's going to have to watch the whole thing to go.
He's going to have to sit through all 93 grueling minutes of that.
Don't show. Word of the reviews.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Go to Rotten Tomatoes. Let's see what Lou's getting into.
Again and again, McKinnon rises above the hoopla with moments of sheer near genius. The Seattle Times. Mila Kunis and Kate McKinnon riff gleefully in an ample and precise framework of Susanna Fogel's effervescent action comedy. That's the New Yorker. Let's see where it starts getting shitty.
Whoa, it gets a 92% from fucking Wanna See. The tomato meter, though, 57%.
The easy chemistry of the stars only counts for so much in a picture that quickly becomes a hodgepodge of action comedy gags, nonsensical even when compared to a Roger Moore-era Bond flick, and much less memorable. Oh, God.
Brutal.
Oh, God. Oh, Variety says, with the right vehicle, Kate McKinnon could rule in the movies, but The Spy Who Dumped Me isn't that vehicle.
You know what you should do? I know she's probably going to listen to this episode, but if she doesn't, you should drop that review at the end of this.
Entertainment Weekly
but
says.
that verbatim, just go like, dude, Kate McKinnon could be the star of, but this is not the vehicle.
Oh, with the right vehicle, Kate McKinnon could rule in the movies.
Yeah.
But let's be honest, baby girl. The Spy Who Dumped Me isn't that vehicle.
Yeah.
That'd be great. That's what I would say. She goes, what did you think about the movie, Lou? I'd be like, honestly,
Kate McKinnon.
if I'm just going to throw something out there without even thinking about it, I'd say, I got other ones.
My humble opinion?
I got other ones. Yeah, in my humble opinion, it was a mirthless, dead-on-arrival dud.
Hold on, let me see. Let me try one. She's like, Dan, that was a lot of fun. Do you want to do something? What'd you think of the movie? I'm like, I don't know. It's criminal to cast this many talented people. Gillian Anderson, Fred Bellamy, Jane Curtin, Paul Reiser, and not write them any jokes that don't rely on shock gags, toilet humor, and cliche social observations. So you didn't like it? No matter its shortcomings, The Spy Who Dumped Me leaves you hoping that they'll keep at it.
She goes, well, that was very astute, Lou. I'd like to come back to your house.
I want to get naked with you.
Yeah, I would like to have sex with a man that says things like that.
That's like Wayne's World 2, where Drew Barrymore is like, you hurt yourself for me. I hope one day to sleep with you. Like, yeah.
It's not gonna. You're not gonna. It's rated R. I gotta give you something.
Way to try to sell a 10-year-old kid on a movie. You can have popcorn. It's rated R. Your dad. Just don't tell your dad. All right.
What does it say?
Rotten Tomatoes got a 57%.
Yeah, that's what I was reading ultimately.
Well, Lou, I mean, you have a decision to make. I say you take her to this restaurant. How about you text her this? Go, why don't we meet in the middle? My friend recommended a great restaurant.
How about this?
Black Lou's nodding, and that makes me feel really good.
Oh, see, I like. How about The Spy Who Dumped Me, and you do something to me to completion.
Whoa.
Or Equalizer 2. I'll put your ass in an Uber right afterwards.
Yeah, Equalizer 2. We watch Denzel beat up the bad guys, and then you're home by 11.
Ant-Man and the Wasp. Quick makeout sesh.
Yeah, Hereditary over the pants Heege.
If she makes it to The Purge, she better suck your dick in the theater.
Yeah, marry that woman.
It was not good.
No. That bad?
Not even... There's just a movie where they still say lines like, yeah, he goes, they said they're going to kill everybody, but they forgot about one thing. They forgot about us.
I hate that.
And a lot of that. Terrible, terrible people at one point in the movie. go back for each other and goes, come on, man, you got to get up. He goes, no, just go, man. Just get out of here. Don't wait for me. It's just a bunch of scenes like that.
Can we start
really bad.
using quotes like that?
The first Purge, it was so shitty.
In our everyday conversation, where I go, Jay, they thought we're off the air, but they forgot about us.
Yeah.
Bonfire.
They forgot about us. No, here's a good example, too. This is the best example of why I hated it. About being on the nose with everything.
Yeah.
A woman falls down at one point, and a guy reaches up out of the sewer
to grab her
and starts grabbing her. He's got a baby head over his mouth that's making like little mouth baby talk.
Yeah.
And they keep zooming in that he's grabbing at her pussy.
Okay.
Which, without saying another word in that scene, you're just kind of like, all right, I get it.
Yeah, well, you got it.
Like, I get Donald Trump said grab the pussy. You're making like a baby talking. Like, got it. And then when she kicks the guy and runs off, just in case she didn't get it, she goes, pussy grabbing motherfucker. It's like, all right. I mean, that's where I checked out. Yeah. I can always say the scene where I checked out. Superman, that first Superman movie back?
Yeah. Superman Returns?
With the new guy? No, the new guy.
Oh, you're talking about...
Man of Steel.
Yeah, Man of Steel.
It was Man of Steel. That's one of the movies... Very few movies do I just make a decision in the movie. Like, I'm not leaving, but I hate it.
But I'm out.
Yeah.
What was the moment in Man of Steel?
When he's, I guess, a teenager or in his 20s, and Kevin Costner is his dad.
Yeah.
Diane Lane, the mom, and a dog are all in the car when a crazy tornado is coming.
It's Kansas.
And everyone has
Tornado Alley.
Everyone's got to evacuate there. Yeah, there you go. Put it full scene. It's fantastic. I'm surprised I didn't even think to do this.
Jonathan Kent.
So
That's
you can
Clark
skip
Kent's
ahead.
dad.
You can skip ahead, and I'll show you. And we'll put this out. So Kevin Costner, being Superman's dad, is
Bull Durham
trying to help rally everybody to get everybody out of their cars and get to safety. And Superman, just as Clark Kent, though. Pause it for a second, actually, Christine. I should give you a little backstory here. That Clark Kent's father, adopted father, Jonathan Kent, has told Clark Kent, hey, you should really hide these powers. Like, it'll be a thing.
Yeah, people will flip out.
Just like, yeah, he goes, you should hide these powers. You know, I don't think he was saying don't use them for good, but he was like, just try to be a regular person.
Yeah.
And
people
thought he was protecting him by not having used his powers. They all keep going back with just human powers and saving as many people as they can. Kevin Costner runs back to the car at one point. Not the young man. His old father goes back and runs back to the car to help the dog, I believe. You can play it now, Christine. To go help the dog. And then himself gets stuck or something in a car. So here it is. Tornado's taking over. For some reason, the old man goes back. Forget him being Superman. Not your super muscular 20-something-year-old. Send the dad in. He goes back for the dog. Gets trapped in a car.
And the tornado's coming. The tornado's just bearing down on him.
Tornado's coming.
Oh, now, the dog gets out.
He does still save the dog. Now, Superman is there. Somehow still deciding to make a decision.
Still deciding.
Do I show everybody that I have powers, or do I save my dad?
Yeah.
Fast as a bullet, he could grab his dad and be gone before anybody saw what happened.
No one would know.
He's got a slight limp.
Yeah.
He's gotten out of the car, a slight limp. Get the fuck out of here.
He says no.
He holds his hand up when Superman's going to come save him, and he goes, no. Just let me die in a tornado because I have a slight limp.
He goes,
it's the stupidest fucking scene ever in movie history.
He goes, it
made me mad all over again.
He goes, I got a busted wheel. Let this Mercury Sable snap my neck in this next fucking...
and he just watches.
Let my father die.
In lightning speed. In fact, I'm pretty sure if there's any consistency to Superman's powers, this is probably a conversation for Jacob, I'm pretty sure the people not paying attention, he could have quickly
done it without anyone
got his father and had him standing right next to him where people, when they blinked their eyes, he would have been there and not even known what happened.
And the reason I bring this up is I just watched Justice League and they bring Superman back and the Flash is running.
It's great.
And Superman runs by him at one moment.
No, that's not what it is. It's the Flash is running, and just Superman can he
looks over and sees him. Yeah,
like Superman can see him in his time, in like the slowdown.
But that basically tells you that he can move as fast as the Flash, which means he could have fucking grabbed Kevin Costner.
In fact, probably
I think he wanted Jonathan Kent dead.
Probably could have grabbed Kevin Costner and put him 3 miles away and been back and standing next to those people before anyone noticed what happened.
Or he could have fucking just knocked down the whole fucking...
Because he is, I stand corrected, faster than a speeding bullet.
You know what? He is. He's faster than a speeding bullet.
Or faster than a bullet, faster than a speeding train. Maybe he's not faster than a bullet. Maybe Kevin Costner should have died in that movie.
You know what? Maybe it all worked out.
They can't do this.
Well, they did it, Jacob.
They did it.
Speed of light.
Speed of light.
If he's faster than the speed of light, then Jonathan Kent should never be dead.
He's moving 2,000 miles per second.
More powerful than a locomotive.
That's unbelievable.
120,000 miles.
Well, it's unbelievable because it's a fake character named Superman. That's not.
God, he's so cool. Love the guy. Really nice guy. He was on a podcast with me recently.
And honestly, humble guy.
Humble guy. Oh yeah. Let's not forget he's so fast. He turned back time to save Lois Lane.
But that movie, that scene, in that movie was the only time where I completely went. I goes, I check out. Like I already know I hate it. It can't get me back, and it didn't. Not for 1 second.
That took it out.
That's the stupidest thing I've ever seen in a movie. And also Kevin Costner's like, no, I came back. I got the slight limp.
Yeah.
Time to die.
Run.
You know what I mean? Yeah, even
I
maybe,
saved.
like, why not even show an effort to make it out of it?
Roll.
Maybe a miracle happen. Go into a ditch.
It's cooler that he goes like this. No. He gives the Neo from The Matrix.
Yeah.
No.
Just don't even waste
You know
your time.
what? Martha is a lot. Let me go.
They really should have had that I could have understood a thing where he wasn't there because he was doing something his dad told him not to do. Maybe having a guilt thing about that.
He's maybe
being
doing
part of the story. The fact
jerking it in the barn.
He should, in fact, Superman from that story should be an evil villain because he made a decision to not save his father unnecessarily.
How great would that have been if they showed him smile and fold his arms, where he's like, perfect.
And then just show Kevin Costner goes, please. The hand turn from pushing him away goes, no, you know what? This thing's getting pretty real. Actually, come grab me.
Oh, dude, I just got hit with a branch, and that thing is flying.
Ooh! Oh, that's zipped. Man, that hurt.
I think it cut me. Is my arm cut? He's looking at the back of his arm as he gets swooped up by a tornado. Am I bleeding? Oh, fuck.
Dad, it's me! Super Clark!
Yeah.
We are really wasting valuable time.
Yeah, he goes, no.
I can rip that car off of you and have you out of here with nobody seeing at all.
In 5 seconds, I could turn all those cars into metal suits for everyone under this bridge. Do you understand what I'm capable of?
He could probably make a wall of cars that would stop the tornado.
Also, if I'm Superman, I'm pretty sure I can intimidate people to not speak out against me. If fucking...
Well, how many superheroes couldn't save the Titanic, the ship itself? Also, how many superheroes couldn't save their father from dying in something you have... I think about 15 minutes of warnings coming.
Yeah. Oh, no, those sirens are loud. If you've ever lived in a tornado area, you hear those things coming from fucking while.
In fact, if your son was a Superman, let's just say he was a mid-level athlete, probably could have saved his father there.
I'll even say this, not even a good athlete, more of a reader. He could probably save his dad in that situation.
The kid who's fat and they can't let him play quarterback, but it's his dream, so they let him call in the plays.
Yeah. I would even say, everyone in this room could have saved their father in that situation.
I would have tried.
Half the room.
I would have tried with no powers. This guy didn't even give it a whirl.
Gary, you're drunk. You hurt your ankle. Get out of the car. He goes, I'm saving the dog. I go, Izzy died 12 years ago, Dad.
Oh, Bud, get me out of this car. You know, I really want to take you to Great Adventure this weekend. Dad,
you're hammered. Stop going back for the Buffett tape. He goes, it's got Volcano on it. I don't know. Trying to pull him out of a car while he's listening to Buffett smoking a cigarette. Dad, you got to get out of the car. He goes, wait, hold on. My jam's coming up. Pencil thin mustache is next.
I think he pulls it out and he goes, broke all my cigs in half.
He goes,
guess I'll smoke too.
He goes, that's what I get for having a soft pack.
They said to me in the store, what can I ask? Look, it's a soft pack. I told her, I was like, shut up, Marty.
Dude,
well, who's got egg on their face now? I guess I'm going to die in this.
Is that Jimmy Buffett?
Very imminent tornado.
And my son is desperately trying to save me, even though he lacks all superpowers. Is that Jimmy Buffett play still gone? Is
that kid run? I swear to God, he's got 3 legs. None of them work right.
He goes, goddamn it, he really runs like his mom. Anyways.
Oh my God, thank God I never showed up to any of those football games. Hashish.
Is that car lighter ready?
Car lighter still works. Win.
Guess what the tornado can't. What is this? What are these files? What are these files?
Songs from the show.
God damn right they are.
Oh, the Broadway version.
Yeah.
Play one.
Ah, this is Finn's. Just see him circling around. You got fans to the left, fans to the right, and you're the only game in town. Do-do-do. To the left, fans to the right. When you're raised by when your father's an alcoholic that's into Jimmy Buffett, you know songs the way that Catholics know church songs. So when these are it comes out of me where I'm like, oh, this is so deep embedded in my DNA.
I want to send a shout out right now to it. I'm going to quote my brothers, Big Gare. Thank you for at least the songs you're putting in my head forever are like those of the Pink Floyd, David Bowie.
Rest in peace, Gary Soder. Thank you for. If you could give me a little Pirate Looks at 40, please.
Switch from sail to steam. And in your belly you hold the treasures.
Different loop. Oh, hell yeah.
I feel like Jimmy Buffett, all of his music...
Do Son of a Sailor.
All of his ballads and songs that aren't like about margaritas all sound like songs you're supposed to put on right before you kick a twig raft you made when your hamster died to kick him out to the pond and give him a Viking funeral.
Yeah, they're all... It's like...
There's Viking funerals for fucking your house pets.
No one really knows this about Jimmy Buffett. All of his songs, it's real 0 to 60. It's either like we're partying and there's no problems, or it's like, hey, I just took some shrapnel in the rib and I'll never be able to sleep the same again. In a trailer. We got to go see this. Is it still on?
July 1st last show. I don't think it lasted its whole run.
What? Oh, come on.
We missed it?
The world didn't dig their toes in the
touring?
sand in Margaritaville on Broadway?
Hold on, is it touring? I'll fly us down to fucking Clark
It's in
Gables.
Rhode Island. It starts in Providence.
North American tour.
Shitty.
Yeah, that's the place where all Broadway shows go to
there's
thrive.
Videos now.
Yeah, what videos? This is just the trailer.
There's been videos.
Yeah, we saw the trailer. I want to see the fucking show. I want to see the stage production. I'm going to try to wear my parrot head.
What if Dan just has breakdown moments during this? Be hilarious.
I miss you, Daddy.
I'm telling you, I had weird moments at weird concerts, man. Guns N' Roses got me weirdly emotional.
Really? Well,
oh yeah,
fucking gay like you. Kidding. I love you.
You're gay just like me.
I'm gay just like you.
You're gay in the exact way I'm gay. When we come back from our next break, I would really like to talk about. I want to get into. We said we jumped way off because we got into Lou's business. Where are we at on that, Lou? By the way,
I don't know.
I'm stupid. I hate
She wants to go see you guys now, but
it's two different shows.
Yeah,
I'm trying to run the board and I'm trying to answer her.
All right,
Love's hard, dude.
I'm not mad at you.
No one said love's easy.
I'll fix it and I'll have an answer by the next segment.
Oh, very
Terminator
cool.
Timeline.
Terminator Timeline.
You guys might be married.
Yeah, but when we do get back, I'd like to talk about seeing that. Like, you know, we should watch like even if it's the porn or romance of ethnicities that wouldn't strike you that you'd watch.
Oh, dude, I'll watch that. I like romance. I'm trying to think of what's the weirdest coupled pairing. Like Asian man, African woman?
Maybe. I was going to say I think that a lot of your experience with Asians is very like first generation, kind of still living in their own little bubble, like in Queens. I grew up with a lot of Asians like in Torrance where they're like third generation, second generation, third generation.
No,
they kind of take on more of like the black culture because they're like,
no one's debating that. That's absolutely the case. I grew up with tons of that too. So it's not just first generation I'm experiencing. I'm saying that guy you're talking about who gets hip hop and goes that whole direction isn't trying to fuck Asian girls anymore. They're getting like white girls or black girls or Hispanic. That's what they're going
I think
for
we should look
now.
into Asian gangs because I remember growing up, Asian Pride was one of the scariest gangs in my high school. Where you're like, you just don't fuck with them. They'll beat your ass with a baseball bat.
Why? Do they come at you 1,000 at a time?
They just fucking have weapons. They all had like fucking cars with kits on them, and then they would have fucking Easton bats.
Oh,
They beat
Easton
the shit-
bats is pretty serious.
They beat the shit out of a cowboy. Fucking turned him into a quadriplegic.
Where?
In my high school.
Just a cowboy?
He was like this cowboy kid. There was like groups. There was like different groups.
And one of the
People in
groups
high
is
school.
Cowboy Kid?
Yeah, Cowboy Kids. It's Colorado.
We're probably going to talk about that on the live show in a little bit. I need to hear a lot more about.
I mean, if we're going to talk about it on the live show, why did I bring it up now on the pre-record?
Because we operate
We'll come back.
on Terminator.
No, we'll come back and talk about it. which leads to this.
Yeah.
So we'll talk about it. So because the people now are like, dude, I don't want to go back to yesterday and hear the fucking episode.
They've already heard it.
No, well, don't worry. It'll be coming up. We're going to take a break. We'll be right back. I love you.
It's the bonfire.
Goddamn right it is.
Not enough pan flute in today's music. I think we could all agree with that.
I completely agree with you. There needs to be way more pan flute.
Tell me
Get
when
these
it's
guys
bad.
off the streets.
Tell me when pan flute's been bad in a song. Jethro Tull, nonstop, great pan flute.
I'll tell you this.
Flute. I'm going to say flute in general. I'm going to generalize
say
that
pan
more.
flute. I'm going to say pan flute's much more calming than a regular flute.
I don't know if that was a pan flute just played. It might just be a
Let's
flute.
just say it is.
A flout.
Flout? I'm a flautist.
I dated a flautist briefly.
Yeah, she was the freaky deaky one.
Boy, was she. What a loop.
I always like that. When there's like classy ladies in the streets and freaks in the sheets.
I mean, no shit.
She's
God
like, I love to perform with the Boston Pops, and then I go get popped in a car.
I know there's no recipe for it, but just so you know, I don't think it also... You could pay no attention and your kids go off the rails, or you could do that attention where I feel like every minute of, 8 a.m. you're up on a Sunday horseback riding because you need all kinds of culture.
But there's this one
missed, just chugging ball, but it can go every way.
One missed hug, and she's just getting fucking drained on like a circus seal. It's like, you really don't know. That's why I always tell my mom, because my mom has these things every time she sees me do stand-up where she's like, hey, I tried to give you a good childhood.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, but
my
she's
mom
like,
stopped that shit. She's just now, she gets they're all jokes.
No, my mom knows it's all jokes. But
and joke, but with edge of reality.
But I think there's like sometimes where my mom's like, fuck, were you happy? My mom asked me that. That was what she said. She's like, were you happy when you were a kid?
It's a bummer. It's a
and
bummer question.
I'm like, yeah, she goes, I know the years that you weren't. She's like, but overall, and you're kind of like, yeah. And then we were laughing about it. I'm like, I'm just lucky I didn't get fucked. She's like, what do you mean? I was like, I wanted a male role model so bad, and you were bringing around some fucking randos that one dude could have just got drunk, and I've been playing Tecmo Bowl in the basement. He's like, I'm gonna suck your little dick, and I'm like, all right, mister.
I was showing Christine last night Beyond the Match. You never saw it before?
Oh, hell yeah.
We got through a bunch of it, but we did get to the part of I forget. Well, of course, but yeah. I forgot that Jake the Snake's his origin story.
His father raped his mom.
But the father was dating his. Technically, Jake the Snake's grandmother.
He goes like this. He goes, he was born out of love, and I still love him.
Yeah.
Goes, no, he was not born out of love.
Yeah, it's really weird that he says that.
You ever look in the mirror and realize the person you hate the most is staring right back at you? Diary of a Madman. Scary thought. No, he goes, scary thought. Diary of a Madman. Yeah, dude, that fucking show, that movie is great and a bummer.
Showing sad Coco Beware. By the way, what's funny about it, to me,
Young Rock,
is that, well, yes, but no more that I don't realize now that documentary is 21 years old.
That is fucking nuts.
So what's weird about that is these guys, where it looks like you can't do that to your body. You hear Cactus Jack, Mick Foley talking about it. He goes, yeah, look, I'll go through my 30s, my mid-30s. He goes, and then try to retire by 36. And you're like, he didn't retire anywhere near 36.
Not at all. I think he went clear into his 40s.
If not more, maybe.
Yeah.
20. I mean, he hasn't been gone that long.
Comedian, the documentary, is about to be 20 years old.
Yeah.
That's fucking crazy. Because I was talking to Sherrod outside of the Village Underground, and we were talking, and he lost weight, and I was like, dude, you look good. And he's like, thanks. I was like, you look like comedian young. Because he's at the beginning of Comedian, bringing on Jerry.
Yeah.
And it's fucking young Sherrod Small. Which I say to any comic that is like in a small city or starting comedy, watch the documentary Comedian. Because it's the best representation of what New York stand-up comedy can be like.
Yeah.
Like going spot to spot.
The Orny Adams part of what you're saying.
Leave out the Orny Adams part, yeah. Because that's just like...
Well, that's the person that should go around the city and stuff, though.
But no, like Jerry doing spots and being at the Cellar and talking to Colin. Like
I can't count that as what comedy is, though. When you start doing comedy, you can
no. But I'm saying that's why I said that's what New York comedy can be.
Sure.
If you bust your ass, like there's that moment is always the thing of like where I stop and appreciate it. Where I'm like, oh fuck, man. Like I remember watching that movie in high school and being wanting to be like a New York comic, and then just being a New York comic. Like it's fucking nuts.
Pretty cool, yeah. And you have been in situations as that movie.
Yeah, I've sat there and talked with Colin Quinn about stand-up comedy.
You've high-fived Angel Salazar.
Yes, I have.
You've had your...
Yeah, I've told George Shapiro that I want a deal.
You kept your ear to the ground.
Before the break, we were talking about the sexy Asian you saw in your apartment complex. And I brought up the Asian gang at my high school.
It wasn't sexy Asian. That's not that crazy.
Sexy Asians.
Sexy Asians is what was crazy.
But I don't think that's that far out of reach that they're both attractive Asians together. You're saying that most of the time when there's a hot Asian girl, she gets swooped up by a different race, and a hot Asian guy is always after a different race as well.
He's going to chase after it.
Yeah.
Also because a really good-looking Asian guy has been influenced by style of usually said black culture, and so he's looking more in that world, I think, usually.
You don't think he's looking for white girls?
I think in Metalhead he's looking for a metal. Yeah, but I'm saying it's the main of that thing, which is going to be white girls there.
Yeah.
It's going to be black and Puerto Rican and hip-hop. You know what I'm saying?
I would think
he's not shooting for
black
Asian
women, Asian man is rare.
Black woman, Asian man?
Yeah.
That's probably the rarest.
Is that the rarest?
Of the majors.
Yeah.
I mean, you start throwing in like,
they were talking about college football teams.
Yeah.
I mean, you going BCS? Are you going BCS bowl eligible? Then yeah, I think it's Asian black. There it is. Yeah.
Right. That's bizarre looking to everybody. Look, in fact, if you Google Asian guy, black woman, most of the Google images are just the same couple.
It's just 5 pictures of the same couple. You go, oh, and that's them year 3.
Okay, that seems it worked out for them too.
Yeah, you're right. I think that is that's the rarest. And then, like,
of the majors, of the
major interracial relationships, that's a minor one, as opposed to like white girl, black, big white girl, black dude. White. I would say, how would you rank them? Would number one?
I'm just going white, black, Hispanic, Asian. Let's just keep it.
Those are the top
right there.
The 4.
That's the big 4.
The big 4, and out of the big 4, the most common one is probably, I would say, white and Latin or black and Latino.
The most common is probably white and white.
White and white, black. Well, I'm saying we're doing interracial.
In the mixes.
Mixing it up.
Most common, probably white and Latino.
White and Latino.
Because the Hispanic culture, just like, I think it's a 10 for those cultures to mix more.
I just keep thinking of that Patrice bit from Mr. P, where he's like, they're coming for our number 1 spot, but they can't have it. The fucking album, goddamn, is a genius. Go download Patrice O'Neill's Mr. P right now. Wait, it's white and Latino, and then black and white?
Yeah.
Or Latino and black?
Oh, yeah, probably
Latino and black's probably second to what?
That might be number 1.
You think that's number 1?
That might be number 1.
What is this? Did you find?
Love.
Interracial marriage statistics.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, you found that.
It's in the census, but it's from
white wife with white husband.
It's Beige Day on the bonfire.
97.7% white husband, white wife.
Jesus Christ.
8.6% black husband, white wife. 7% Asian husband, white wife. It's just girls looking for free karate lessons.
Oh, this is an incredible chart. Can we tweet this out? Yeah, she goes, can you teach me
and
tiger style?
And the rest of the shit, 44% though. That's actually jumped up a bunch.
Wow. I mean, what's crazy is that Asian wife with Asian husband is 91.8%, where black wife, black husband, 89%.
Here's a funny one. Asian husband, black wife, and there you go, 0.3%.
Yo.
White husband, black wife, 0.3%. Bill Burr holding up the percentages.
But look at this, black husband, Asian wife, 0.9. You would think that's a lot more prevalent than 0.9%.
Black husband, Asian wife?
White.
Wow. That is odd. Less than 1%. I thought that would happen more.
White husband, Asian wife, 1%.
That blows my mind.
Give that to the Jew. That's the Jews.
Well,
that's all Jews.
Jews.
This is also only people that participate in the census, which I think a lot of minorities might not.
Oh, you're saying that all the white people are down with down with
you ain't gonna get my info.
Yeah, giving the government my secrets, and then we're like, I'll tell you, I was married to a black woman.
Come to my motherfucking house, ask me some motherfucking questions.
Yeah, and then they're like, come back later. No, we need to ask you who you're married. You come back later.
Obviously married to Asian wife.
Asian wife, yo.
Mark it down.
This is my voice. Now this is my wife's voice.
Oh, yeah. I'm his wife. Mark it down. We married together.
I would love to fill out your census. I know some Asians that are married to others.
By the way,
others is just so dismissive.
There's such a controlling percentage of others married to each other. So we just
Others
dismissed
and
the whole thing.
others
By
and
the way,
others is 51.
So that means that also the census agrees that the big four
Are not the big four.
are Asian, black, white.
No, they're saying the big three are black, white, and Asian.
Yeah, they're not even giving you
They're not
Hispanic
even
here,
Hispanics.
right?
You
Other,
guys
that's
are getting-
other.
Yeah, you guys are getting
So we
got to
call other. We got to call other Hispanic.
So we're going to put others. All right. So others are
So white with Hispanic,
White
Hispanic husband, white wife, 44%.
Wait, what? White husband, Hispanic wife is 0.9%. Black husband, other wife, 1.3%. That's the highest. Asian husband, white wife, 7%. You were saying Asian dudes don't pull. They're pulling white. They're pulling all of our sweet fucking.
7%'s a lot, you think?
That's a lot, dude. That's a compare. Look at all these numbers. That's a lot.
That sounds like the
Black
ramblings
husband-
of a racist there, Dan.
Black husband,
Too
white
much if you're asking this
I know.
guy.
I'm getting all fired up. Black husband, white wife, 8.6. So that's the highest. That's the highest outside of the race. Is black.
I think Latino husband, white wife
No.
is a lot. That's 44%.
Oh wow, yeah.
That's
Never
pretty
mind.
big.
Good God, I didn't see that.
And I'm saying-
all of our women are fleeing like
and
rats from a ship.
Yeah. And,
The
then-
white dudes are really done.
and
They're
Latino
just-
husband and wife, 51%.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Latin and Latin, 51%. I didn't peep the 44%. Sorry, I have to pick up their culture. Ours is evaporating in front
Asian
of us.
guys, Asian guys getting Hispanic wives,
This chart is
0.9%.
awesome. How did it take us this long to find this chart?
Asian guys getting Hispanic wives is low.
Asian, yeah, 0.9. But I'll tell you this: getting black women's lower. Asian dudes pulling black women's 0.3.
This does point out my reference or my thing that I made this joke on stage a lot.
Yeah.
And people have challenged this. And I've never done any research before right now. And look at that. If you're an Asian dude, 7% chance of having a white wife.
Yeah, versus
0.3 of having a black wife. 0.9 of having anything else. And then Asian, you are just getting the Asian girls who haven't figured out all these other kinds of dicks.
You think?
Just look at the numbers. It's 91 point something percent.
91.8%.
They'd sit and wait.
Look at white guys. White guys and white wives, 97%. That means
Yeah.
basically we're just like, hey, Pink, we got to pair up with another Pink. Let's
So
make-
relax, middle of the country.
Yeah, they're like, what? They're taking all our wives. Like, now we're locked up.
Stop storing gasoline for a race war. You're fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I would never break bread with a Jew.
All right. Well,
Ever.
look, that could be your one thing.
Take America back from the Jews.
Yeah. Look, I don't know
And
if
it's
they have
Yom
it.
Kippur.
I like he does a Pete Wentz. He does a Pete Wentz laugh when he's like, he goes, the Jews are controlling us, but he goes, what the fuck?
And it's Yom Kippur.
I like you because you're nice to me and a pretty lady. Yeah, there it is. Man, those bottom foot soldiers of that fucking white right documentary really, you just called it.
It's one of the best things ever.
You just watch them flip like fucking stool pigeons.
You said the badass motherfuckers in your school were called.
Well, the black dudes, but then second to them were the Asian Pride. The Asian Pride.
Where's the chart on that?
Asian Pride was like
scariest high school races.
Yeah. Well, dude, what's funny is, man, the feature. Stephen AJ is his name.
Where'd you go to high school? In Okinawa?
Yeah, I just went out to right.
Did Chosen bully you?
Yeah, they go, hey, get out of here, Gaijin. I go, stop calling me that. Zivotai. Gaijin, you must leave or walk fire.
I don't know why you're calling me that.
Dude, my dad works on the Navy base. Why are we freaking out? But the feature at Comedy Works on Saturday night, super funny comic that lives in LA named Stephen AJ.
Sure.
AJ. You know Stephen AJ. AJ. Stephen AJ.
You're just talking about Stephen AJ. Who
Stephen AJ.
works on Sarah Silverman's show and everything?
No. Black dude from Denver.
Oh, okay, then maybe no.
Stephen AJ.
Okay.
It's like, yeah, it's a super funny guy from LA, and we found out we lived like half a block from each other. I'm 7 years older than him. And it was like, where'd you go to high school? We went to Smoky Hill. I was like, where are you from in Aurora? And he was like half a block. He grew up on my friend's block.
Buddy, welcome to that, because that's what's coming with age. Not you 35?
Yeah, 35.
It's coming, buddy. You'll start seeing the people where you're are from where you're from, are never your age anymore. They're always way younger.
Yeah.
Well, so what's it like now?
Yeah. Well, so he went to my high school. He lives in LA. He's a comic, and it was just crazy that we were so close. But he was talking about my high school, and he's like, he was explaining something, and one of the comics wasn't from Denver, and he's like, "You remember in the activities hallway, the black bench?" And I was like, "Which black bench? The one you could go to, or the militant one? The white people weren't allowed to go to?" He's like, "The militant one. The white people weren't allowed to." I was like, "Yeah, I remember that." And this guy's from South Dakota. He's like, "Well, you guys had like a black bench?" And I was like, "Yeah, the black kids hung out at a certain part of the hallway. You know, like all the football. It was like segregated like that, but in a way where like there was one bench where you could go if you played football and like your friends were over there, but then there was one black bench where you're like, okay, I can't go over there, I'm a white dude. Like they're just gonna be like, don't fucking.
What would have happened?
They just wouldn't. They'd be like, what are you doing? What are you doing?
Are you friends with them?
Yeah, I knew. My high school was so big, there was a lot of kids I didn't know.
But go say hi to your black friends at the black bench.
But that's what I was saying. There was ones that you could do that, but then there was like the one where you're like, don't fucking go over there.
But none of those were your friends.
I knew a couple of them.
Why couldn't you go?
I don't know. I was a fucking teenager, and it was just like a weird thing where you're just like,
if I was there for you, I am now,
you would have walked me over to the black bench.
I wouldn't even walk you over.
They would walk over and go, "Who the fuck are you? What the fuck are you two doing?"
And you look back at me, and I went like this.
I went,
so giving you a nice thumbs up across the hall, like,
my friend,
that's my guy. You're doing it.
My friend Jay says I should come over here, and they go, "Well, your friend Jay about to watch you get your motherfucking ass whooped."
You look over, give me another A-OK.
Yeah, I know.
He's good.
But we were saying that, and then we somehow started talking about the Asian pride at my high school, and like it's the specific time, late 90s. There was just a group of older Asian kids when I was like a freshman and they were juniors or whatever. I don't want to give away their names. That were fucking terrifying, and they would wear like slacks to school, and they'd do that shaved head, slicked back hair. I think we talked about that on that gangs episode, but they fucking...
We talked about Asian gangs in general. What were they called?
Asian Pride.
Asian Pride.
AP, which is funny because AP is also like the highest form of class
That's the highest level of academics.
Yeah, so it was like, kids were like, I'm going to AP Biology. I was like, Asian Pride Biology.
And then he cut your throat with a razor in his mouth.
But then there was rumors that they had...
Shut up.
There was always like, high school rumors before the internet that they would have pearls sewn on the bottom of their dicks. Like inside the skin. Did you ever hear this? I'm not making this up. This is a fucking...
Who? You heard this about who?
Wait, is this Denver?
Mm-hmm. BD Wong.
Asians in Denver?
No, like they would be like, oh yeah, some of those guys in AP, they have like fucking pearls sewn into the bottom of their dicks.
For what?
I don't know, man. Look that up.
That's how you have to prove to another member that you're a gang member? He goes,
no.
Were you fucking in the wrong neighborhood, yo? And then he goes, no, wait, hold up.
Show me your pearls.
Yeah. Take a rookie here.
Yeah, but they were like, it's weird because they were like Asian kids, but they're second generation, so they're like, shut the fuck up. They would a lot of time have like black accents, or they would
get them pearls in my dick, me.
But look up pearls in the dick, because I swear to God that's a real thing. But Christine just brought up an article.
Okay, she looked it up. It's a great Swedish band. Pearls in the dick.
Pearls in the dick. From 2008, there's an article that says the U.S. Justice Department and Metro Gang Task Force said they've arrested 23 people suspected of distributing ecstasy.
Whoa, they were badasses.
Party kids.
Oh, you want to sell ecstasy and then go look at each other's hair for a while?
Is it true? Men are sticking pearls up their penises to give women...
No, Dan said they're sewing them in.
Yeah.
Pearls in the penises? That's
not pearls in the penis, on the bottom of the penis. Pearling. Dude, let's pearl up. Oh, no, let's not. Do you want to pearl up, dude?
Why would they do it?
To give more satisfaction, dog. Give you cat dick.
It's an aesthetic practice usually intended to enhance the sexual pleasure of partners during vaginal or anal intercourse. You want to add a little spice to that anal intercourse you've already been talked into? Pearls. Yeah, how about some speed bumps every half inch? Okay, baby, got past the first bump.
He goes, ready for... Oh, my God. Ready for... That's a giant cock.
Wouldn't you be afraid if you just saw that? Looks like a tree that just got pruned.
Yeah, it also looks like one of those climbing walls at a gym. You're like, do I grab orange or green?
It also looks like you're supposed to lay it on the ground and roll your back out on it.
Yeah.
Get them knurls in there. Yeah. Get them knurls up in there.
Oh, this is really fucking loosening me up.
Ooh, that is tender. I didn't realize how tender that was. Yeah, everything about this picture is great.
I like yawning. I like boners.
Oh, look, Freddie Mercury has apparently.
When I wake up, I put on my makeup. 12 Tweet that out.
Just if a guy pulled out his dick and it looked like that, I would think he had a disease. I'd be like, oh, you have an STD.
But it wouldn't be much better if he goes, no. I just have there's a bunch of pearls sewn underneath the skin. Will you also be like, still no, then no?
I'd also be like, am I being bullshitted right now?
Do you think you could call blowjobs treasure hunting?
That guy.
You want to go dive for treasure?
That guy's dick right there. The picture right there. Go back. It looks like the thing that you practice karate on. The wheel. It looks like a wooden practice dummy.
Only when you let go of your pearls, when you become soft, will you be able to get hard.
Christine, go to the intro of The Last Dragon.
Dude, that's exactly what I was fucking talking about when he's in the rain and he's training.
He's not in the range, he's in the dojo. It's all inside. And then he chops an arrow in half. Ooh, turn it up, actually.
I was thinking, what's the Bruce Lee movie that starred Jason Scott, Lee?
Dragon. Bruce Lee story.
Yeah. That's the beginning where there's a scene where he's with that thing in the rain.
Turn that louder, Lou. Tell me this song ain't good and you're a liar.
If they remake this, I'll burn down the set.
Don't do it.
Bruce Leroy.
That's what a white man said to me.
Barry Gordy, you fucking genius.
How cool was that when we interviewed Timac?
Yeah.
He was just left of awesome.
Yeah. Could have been great.
Not super into us, I'd say.
No, not fans of us, but we got to meet him.
Shogun, wait. Go forward a little bit.
I say don't go because I love this song.
This song is so good.
Chopsticks.
Now you got to keep going forward. Yeah, somewhere in here. There it is. You can see it. That's what the guy's dick looks like.
He's like, give it a hand job, and knock down the arrow.
I'm sorry, that was just a long way to go, but the payoff in studio was fantastic.
Well worth it. Sorry for those of you who can't see it. But
at the Bonfire SXM, I promise you it's out. Also, I guess you was looking at a picture of wooden karate dummy, which also probably would have worked.
Dude, no one thinks about this. Bruce Leroy, after watching him catch all those arrows, that's a D1 receiver.
Oh, God.
Guy's got speed, agility. Fucking let him get open.
Well,
just throw it up.
Guy's got to stop.
It's the 80s.
Guy's got to stop evil in Harlem, man.
Yeah, I get that, but after he learns how to dance, what's he doing? Put him on the gridiron.
You're gonna let some jerk off with a fucking Rugrats ponytail come in with slat glasses you can't even see through and destroy Daddy Green's pizza? And then you want him to what? Just go off to school.
Depending on...
Forget about the family.
I don't know.
That's great, Dan.
Is he an Auburn Tiger?
Really,
is he an Auburn Tiger?
Really telling of how you handled your life. Just run away from home off to Arizona and then scurry over to New York. And
let it burn, baby.
Just look forward always. You never look back to see...
Mexican fighter. Always forward. Take one, give two.
He who does not remember is sure to perish in future.
Yeah. And then Bruce Leroy was the number one wide receiver for the Houston Oilers.
In that world? Yeah. Bruce Leroy was a wealthy man.
I'll tell you this. Guess who guess who franchised Papa Green's Pizzas?
Daddy Green's Pizzas.
Daddy Green's Pizza.
He goes, that one did end up going down. Because, however, with my signing bonus, I was able to open a Daddy Green's franchise all throughout the Eastern Seaboard.
And when we won the 1991 Super Bowl with the Houston Oilers, I bought out the franchise. And then I took legal action against Shonuff and his friends, who are now incarcerated in Sing Sing.
So you're welcome.
So, went the long way, and it paid off.
Yeah, I remember that motherfucker. We busted up his daddy's shop. I thought that shit had gone and passed. Thought,
Federale showed up at my door, fucking busted up my dojo 7 years later. I go, that was the motherfucker that I fucked up?
What do they call it? The statute of limitations.
Yeah.
But, turns out, that does not hold up for a B&E and attempted murder.
I'm down. He goes, I'm up on 155th and Malcolm X watching this damn Oilers Jets game. I say, how do I know that skinny number 83? They said, that's Bruce Leroy. I said, that guy with the hands.
That's the legendary Bruce Leroy. Catching passes with his hands.
He goes, fuck.
Catching passes with his hands.
Shonough's just a burnt out dude in his neighborhood that never made it. That's what you gotta
now he's a sad old guy.
Yeah.
That's what's so funny about any character you think of when they're younger, they would have gotten, except the Lost Boys. They would have never gotten old, and they never die.
Yeah.
But everybody else, Shonuff would have been an oldest bitchy guy in the neighborhood.
Well, dude, that's why Cobra Kai was so great.
Yeah.
They just fucking took the Johnny Lawrence character and just did that.
What just happens now is just some dude. It was brilliant. God damn it, it was brilliant.
Can't wait for season 2. Good job, Cobra Kai.
They're doing it officially, right? It's
Yeah.
happening.
Oh, my God, yeah. After
It
that,
has to.
I wouldn't be surprised if it got fucking picked up by a regular network.
Dude, I bet YouTube is throwing them a gang of cash.
I bet. I mean, we talked about it when we covered Cobra Kai, but I bet that Elizabeth Shue shows up.
Very possible. I
I don't see why she wouldn't. It was a fucking hit.
They're going to kick money into this. You know, it's funny. I can't remember which one it was, so I wouldn't even waste your time. Actually, we could probably find it pretty quick. But in one of those Barbra Streisand specials on Netflix, they do a little skit for one of her songs. Mm-hmm. She does with a little girl. It's how the concert starts. It's the big intro. A little girl being told by her mother, you know, she's not going to make it, I guess, as a singer, or she has to do it this way or that way.
Yeah.
Who's playing the mom? Mrs. LaRusso. Mrs. fucking...
That's not Mercedes, what's her name?
Ruel?
Mercedes Ruel?
No.
Because she's the one that... She's in the Warriors, right? That's the one that gets with Ajax, where she fucking arrests Ajax and the
Mercedes
Warriors.
Ruel? And
Yeah, she's the cop, where she's like, you want to play rough, buddy? He's like, I love to play rough. And he's grabbing her hair, and she fucking cuffs him to the bench.
I know her from like Down and Out in Beverly Hills and shit, right?
Yeah.
She's from those movies. But I didn't know she was in Warriors. No.
Very brief scene. She just arrests Ajax,
But
and he's
yeah.
trying to rape her on a bench.
Yeah, the mom, Mrs.
So she's kind of
LaRusso.
a good guy. But Mrs. LaRusso, I like that she's back in Cobra Kai.
Yeah, that was great.
That was a great cameo. They got
I can't
everyone.
help you unless you tell me what's wrong.
I gotta take karate, that's it.
You took karate.
Not at the Y at a good school.
It
Yeah.
doesn't
fuck.
solve anything.
Oh, well, neither does palm trees, Ma.
That's not fair.
That's not fair.
That's not fair.
That's a single mom go-to. That's not fair.
I still don't have a good... You know, Christine, can you help me with this? I can't let her ask you this question.
One day at a time.
Where the fuck is Reseda?
Reseda. Yeah.
The Valley.
All right. Is that bad?
Wait, is that where they moved? They moved to Reseda?
From Jersey.
Yeah, I thought
they're from Jersey, dude.
Oh, the whole thing was coming from Jersey.
Yeah, they start in the beginning of the show. It's them leaving Jersey, and all the fucking guineas are waving goodbye.
Yeah, we are.
Those gindaloons
All
saying
those
bye-bye.
Fucking pasta creeps.
Good luck when you get out there. You're bringing that fruitcake into the lion's den.
There
I'll
you
tell
go.
you that right now. Daniel is not ready. His dad has
Listen
been
to
gone,
me.
and he
Listen
has
to me.
picked up all of your habits.
It's Vincenzo LaRusso, your fucking number one uncle. Let me tell you this right now. You move to Reseda, that kid's going to be chugging cock like it's his fucking business.
He is not prepared, and I have gotten wind from a little bird that there's a lot of teenagers out there taking evil karate. So
He goes, I got a guy in Tijuana sells me my dope. He mails it to me. He says that these fucking kids in L.A. are beating the shit out of each other with some kind of karate. You know, yellow man syndrome.
yeah,
If you get what I'm
some
saying.
fucm loop-de-loo opened up a school out there. You turned a bunch of kids evil.
Apparently, some guy that did some greasy shit in Nam is teaching these kids how to kill. He goes, I'm just going to
He
heads
did
up.
some greasy shit. No, I guess
know.
he's some guy with a, let's just say, checkered past.
Real quick, and you know I love you. You're my sister. Daniel's my nephew. You gotta look out for these fucking...
God bless the kid.
God
If he
bless.
kisses pickle, mwah, God bless him. I don't
God
care.
bless.
He's my blood.
I swear
But-
to God, though, I come out to visit in 2 years, and he's walking with jean shorts hiked up his ass, asking for
Yeah.
men to blow,
Yeah.
blow him for $20. I'll fucking pull him back to Canarsie myself.
My fear, God bless his soul, to my pop. My fear is that I go out there to visit you in Reseda, and Daniel's asshole so blown out, he's running around SBDing up the whole barbecue.
I go,
I can't have
I
it.
go, you left Jersey, my nephew, and California turned you into some sort of butt bowl blowfish.
I don't know, Doris. Why don't you send him the fucking evil karate then?
Yeah.
I don't know the fucking answers. Move back home.
They should have just done a whole show called The LaRussos.
Not Fungul, I'm out of here.
Hey, you hear about Janice's kid, Daniel? He's winning these these karate tournaments out in California. I think we should move out there. It's got to be pretty profitable.
He's hanging out with an old Chinaman, lives downstairs, painting up his house. I think he's a little,
I think they might have a relationship.
Yeah. He called him his sensei. I almost smacked him across his face. I said, what do you say to me?
He goes, listen, I used to drive trucks in Chelsea. I know what them boys call each other. Sensei is one of them.
Hey, peacocks, sensei, enter the dojo.
Boy,
I get it.
boy.
I wasn't born on the turnip truck.
Boy toys. I hope we never talked about the
Wink.
I hope we never talked about the LaRussos reflecting on Daniel's All Valley Under 18 karate tournament.
I wish we could do it for another half hour, but we have to go.
Yeah, he's like, dude, I got a story for you. Your niece's son. I got a call from her. The kid just won a fucking karate tournament. Yeah, the one that we thought was half a fungool. You know what I mean?
I saw the video. If I'm being completely honest, he cheated, but
that's an illegal kick.
It's okay. I don't know. All of a sudden, head kick's illegal.
He goes, and again, I just taught classes down at the Y. I'm not making any work.
I don't see nothing. I don't hear nothing. I don't say nothing. I'm just saying.
Hand to God.
Have some fucking honor.
A little respect for the martial arts. You're in a tournament setting. What the fuck are you doing?
I'll tell you what the fuck you're doing, campers. You're going to see Dan Soder. Where?
Damn right.
Comedy on State in Madison, Wisconsin, August 9th through 11th. After that, he'll be at the Brokerage in Long Island, New York, August 31st, September 1st. For tickets and all other tour dates, visit dansoder.com.
Oh, if you want to see Big J get the glow and you're in Atlanta, go to the Laughing Skull. Once he gets on a kick, his hands turn gold, and then he just starts fucking...
To reach the final level.
Your mind, body, and soul must be one. August 16th through the 18th.
It's a way of life.
August 16th through the 18th at Laughing Skull in Atlanta, then at Comedy on State in Madison, Wisconsin, August 23rd through the 25th. Hard work. That's what it is.
It's a way of life.
Hit it.
When you got the glow. You feel when you got the glow.
BigJComedy.com, and also download his album. I promised myself I wouldn't ask. Volume 2 of the Crowdwork sessions on Comedy Central Records. Best of the Bonfire, also available right now as a podcast. It's the best of that we play on Fridays. You can download it and subscribe on iTunes.
Rate and review.
Yeah.
Rate and review, and give us a good review because we want to know who's listening to the show.
When you get the reviews, then you get the go. Then you get the go.
If we get the thing, then we get the contracts. And Comedy Central can suck our dicks.
And then I can tell them I want to smoke in the studio. Make a t-shirt.
Then we change the rules. Then we fire people. Then we get to be real dicks.
And then I get facial surgery and I look real weird. I'm chasing my youth. I date a model 40 years younger than me, and then it gets real weird.
I hope you guys enjoyed the Lost Tapes this week. We'll be back next week with an all-new live Bonfire. Crackle, crackle.
Crackle, crackle, motherfuckers.